I've been trading for over 6 years, and it took me 2 of those years to become profitable. Not because I didn't have a strategy, and not because I didn't understand the market. It was because I couldn't trade without my emotions. I would see the setup, I would mark off my checklist, and I would still do the opposite of what I knew I had to do. I'd enter early, I'd close trades too fast, and I would hold on to losers that I should have closed. But the worst part about that is I knew what I was doing. If you've ever felt that, then this video is going to be for you. Because today I'm going to break down the exact emotions that destroy traders, using real trading scenarios, and show you how to execute your strategy the way that it's supposed to be executed. What's going on, guys? My name is Mark. If you're new here, I focus on futures trading, ICT concepts, and helping traders become consistent. And before we get into the psychology side, if you're trading or planning to trade with prop firms, the futures prop firm I personally use is called Legacy Funded Futures. If you want access to capital without risking a lot of your own capital, the link is going to be in the description. And if you guys want to support this channel and get a discount at checkout, then use code MARK. And with that being said, let's hop straight into it. In this video, we're going to go into fear, greed, revenge trading, overconfidence, and hesitation. But not just from the psychological standpoint. I'm going to show you how each one shows up in real trading scenarios. So by the end of this video, you're going to be able to recognize exactly what's going on in your mind. You're going to be able to recognize it while it's happening, and that's exactly what allows you to fix it. Let's start with the most common one, fear. This usually happens after a loss or when you're about to take a trade. Here's what it looks like in real time. You see your setup, everything aligns, but you hesitate. You think, what if this one loses? What if I'm wrong? So you don't take it, and then the trade plays out perfectly. Does that sound like something you've been through? Now you're going to be frustrated. Or the opposite happens. You enter a trade, it goes slightly into profit, and you close early again because you're afraid of losing. Fear doesn't just stop you from losing, it also stops you from winning. The way you fix fear is simple, but it's not easy. You have to pre-accept the loss. Now, what does that mean? Before you enter the trade, you have to already decide, if this trade loses, I'm going to be okay. Because if you're not okay with losing, then you shouldn't be in the trade. But how can you come to this conclusion that if this trade loses, I'm going to be okay? The only real way to come to that conclusion is by understanding how much you're going to lose and how that is going to impact you in the span of time. Because if you're risking too much, you're not going to be okay with losing this trade. You're not going to be able to accept it before you even enter. But if you're risking a solid amount where even if you take the loss, you're not going to really be affected, you're not going to really even care, that's when you can accept the loss before entering. So being able to recognize whether you're already okay with losing this trade before you enter is going to stop you from taking a lot of bad trades. Now let's talk about greed. This usually happens after a win or while you're in a winning trade. Here's what it looks like. You hit your target, but you don't close. You think it can go further. And sure, the market can go further, but then price reverses. Now your winning trade turns into a break even or a loss. Or you take one good trade and then immediately look for another. Not because there's a setup, but because you want more. Greed isn't about wanting money. It's about not knowing when to stop. The fix for this one is quite simple. You just have to have predetermined targets. So when I come into the market every day, I have a specific target that I'm aiming for, whether that be 500 on a funded account or whether that be 2,500 on a live account. And if I hit that, I'm done for the day. I'm closing every position and I'm walking away from the market. It doesn't matter how far the move runs after. I close the computer and I go on about my day because there's gonna be another opportunity tomorrow. Now let's dive into revenge trading, because this is one of the most destructive trading emotions. You take a clean loss, but now you think that you have to make it back. So you take another trade and that one loses because your narrative is wrong. So you take another one and another one. And what tends to happen is at some point you just begin to second guess your bias and think, because I took 3 losses on longs, I'm just gonna turn around and start shorting. But now that's actually when the market starts to go long, because your narrative wasn't wrong, but because you kept losing trades, you went ahead and flipped around on your narrative. That only causes you to lose more, and over trading leads to you blowing your account. You're not trading your strategy anymore, you're just trading emotions. Again, it doesn't happen because of the loss, it happens because of how you reacted to the loss. The fix for this is that you need a rule. After a loss, a habit that I've personally incorporated is giving myself at least 15 to 30 minutes before I take another trade. This is because it allows me to then come into the market again, recognize what's going on, what my narrative is, and why. And that helps me keep a clear mind and also overcome the emotions that I might have if I'm trading immediately after a loss or a win. Because otherwise, in that emotional state, it's not going to be neutral and you're going to make decisions based off of your emotions. This is also why I like trading a live account, because it helps expose this immediately. You can't hide from your emotions when it's your own money. If you've been following my $200 to $20,000 live account challenge, we're already at 400. And the whole point of that challenge is to show real executions with real money. So if you want to follow along or open your own live account, check out the broker I use. The link is going to be in the bio. And if you guys deposit using the link in the description, then you guys can get up to 300% 10% deposit bonus using my code. Now let's talk about overconfidence. This happens after a winning streak. You start feeling like I can't lose. So what do you end up doing? You size up, you take lower quality setups, and you stop following your rules. And then one loss wipes out everything. What profitable traders do is that they treat every trade the same, win or loss. You don't change the process based off emotions because the process is profitable. You are the unprofitable factor. And if you can't overcome yourself, then your profitable system will not perform. The next emotion is hesitation. This one is subtle, but it kills a lot of traders. You see your setup, but you hesitate and you don't place the trade. You try to wait for more confirmation, and then by the time that you realize that the move has already happened without you, this is when a lot of traders that hesitate end up actually placing their trade. So they don't place it when the trade is in a high probability area. They wait when it's already oversold or overbought, and then they end up losing. Hesitation comes from a lack of confidence in your system. So the fix to this is back testing. Go back and replay your trades, replay your setup, and have at least 1,000 examples of your setup performing in the market. This way you will not have any lack of confidence in your system. All of these emotions come from one thing: uncertainty. And the way you eliminate uncertainty is through structure, a clear plan, defined risk, defined setups, because when everything is predefined, there's nothing to think about in that moment. You just execute. And if you want help building that system, you can apply to work with me one-on-one. The link is going to be in the description, and me or one of my team members will reach out to you and figure out whether you're a good fit for my mentorship. Inside it, I help traders build a structured plan, fix execution issues, and pass prop firm accounts. The goal is to scale to consistent income. And the final goal is to help my students scale to $10,000 in one singular month. And if you think that's impossible, you just haven't created a profitable system. Because with trading, there is no limit, there is no cap on how much you can make. It's about following your plan and endlessly scaling up, getting more capital, getting more allocation, and getting more payouts consistently. And if you're still working on understanding the core concepts, go watch my video on the ultimate guide to fair value gaps. If this video helped you understand your own trading better, like the video, subscribe if you guys are serious, and comment execution if this is something that you are working on. With that being said, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you for getting through this one, and be sure to drop a sub on this channel because I upload every single day.